Welcome to the Audio Inc. Radio podcast, featuring interviews with the biggest names in rock and metal, hosted by Anne Erickson.
Get inked. Visit Facebook.com/Audio Inc. Radio, Twitter.com/Audio Inc. Radio, and AudioIncRadio.com for more ink.
You know it, it's time for another edition of the podcast. I'm Anne Erickson. Awesome to rock with you and link up with me online. Get to know me, hang out, message me, all that fun stuff. Twitter and Snapchat at Anne Erickson, Instagram and TikTok at Erickson, and Facebook at itsmeanne.com. And if you are rocking the podcast for the first time, please subscribe wherever you listen to podcasts. I really appreciate the support, and all of your great reviews, all those comments help a lot. So thank you. Well, I hope that everyone is staying safe and healthy amid the whole coronavirus thing. Rocking out with you right now in my home studio here, so I feel like a kid. I've got my tour posters, I've got my autographed posters from bands and stuff like that framed around, but very happy to be rocking with you. Stay safe and healthy, do social distancing, stay home, all that good stuff, and we will get through this together. I'm going to talk about COVID-19 and how it's impacting the music world with Jeff from Tesla. These guys just released a new record, 5-man London Jam, which is a live album recorded at Abbey Road Studios, which of course is really awesome. Let's do it.
Hey, this is Jeff T from Tesla, and you're listening with Anne Erickson on Audio Inc. Radio. Hi, Anne.
Hey, how are you?
Fine, thanks. How are you?
I'm great. Thanks, and thanks for making the time to do this with the whole coronavirus craziness and everything that's happening right now.
Thank you.
Well, you guys have a new live release on the way, 5-man London Jam. I've heard the whole thing. It sounds really awesome. So what made you guys want to release this live record right now?
Well, it's the 30-year anniversary for 5-man Acoustical Jam, which we made when we were on tour with Motley Crue, and we had a couple nights off in a row, and we decided, hey, after doing this thing with the Bammies, an acoustic thing in the Bay Area, we did a couple shows at a place called Slim's, and kind of came up with this acoustic set. And so when we were out with Motley Crue, we thought, why don't we go do that on a night off instead of sitting there for 2 nights off? And next thing you know, we got down to the Trocadero in Philadelphia and thought, well, hey, let's record this. Ended up being our biggest selling record to date, and I think it sold like 2 million records. And then so we're celebrating that 30-year anniversary with a acoustic jam from Abbey Road Studios.
Yeah, that's so cool.
Yeah, and so we couldn't use Abbey Road's the name, so we came up with 5-man London Jam.
Awesome. So what do you remember most about that performance at Abbey Road?
Oh my gosh, we were in the big room where Beatles made so many records. I think like The Who, a ton of great bands played there, and so much history there. And just with the Beatles alone, and that's of course why we did some songs off 5-man Acoustical Jam, which one of them was "We Can Work It Out," the Beatles song that was probably recorded in that room. And then we did some few songs off the Shock record we did with Phil Collin. And then we did songs like, I don't know if it's going to be on the record, but like What You Give was not written when we did 5-man Acoustical Jam at the Trocadero 30 years ago. So it was fun doing a couple songs like that. And it was just magical. And in Abbey Road Studios, So, and it was live. We had a little audience there, and it was just fantastic.
Tesla is known as a killer live band. How crucial do you think that live show has been to Tesla's success?
Well, we do every basic track live. I'll do a scratch vocal, and so we get that live feel for the first take of the song, and then we, might go and replace something or overdub things. And we always put acoustic on every song we got. There's an acoustic type back there somewhere. Even if you said, hey, I listen to this song, it sounds like all electric guitars, there's an acoustic back there somewhere. And so we always base our songs off of an acoustic. A lot of them start out being written on an acoustic guitar. So, to play like that, it's It's like second nature to us. And the fact that Five Man Acoustical Jam was completely live from the start to finish, even with video cameras, that's what I prefer, because it's one shot. You get one shot through and then go. That's it. On to the next. And I like doing recordings like that, because you forget you're recording and you're just having fun.
Well, this coronavirus thing is so terrible and wide-reaching. How are you seeing the coronavirus pandemic impact those in the music business who rely on touring income and tours for their livelihood?
Well, it's impacting everything. Every congregation, from birthday parties to, my gosh, even funerals. I mean, church. Every function that people gather is out. So everybody's, all livelihoods are being hit. I mean, everything. So the whole world is having to deal with this. So if anything, what good I think will come from it is that the world will and has to learn to work together. The entire world, not just this country and that country, the entire world. So, they say that good things come from even bad things, and that would be my take on, as bad as this thing is, and it's terrible and it's horrible, but at least, if anything, the world, we have no choice, and hopefully we will catch on to that, and we'll all work together as the world, with the environment, with everything. Mm-hmm. It's great to be from a country and to stand up for the country you're from, but to work together as an entire world is the most incredible thing.
Yeah, I 100% agree, and it's impacting every country in the world.
Absolutely. We're a week or two behind some other countries, and we're all jumping aboard, and we're starting to get the big hit, like some countries that were doing things 2 weeks earlier. Their numbers are starting to come down, and our numbers are starting to go up, and numbers are going to start going up. They're going up in all different kinds of places, and we just got to get a handle on this thing, and what it takes is the hardest thing to do is for everybody just to stay put. Mm-hmm. Myself, I drive out like I'm looking at Folsom Lake right now. It's 5 miles from my house, and I'm still in my own controlled environment inside my truck, looking out at the lake, talking to you, and it's still keeping to myself. And we got to be careful shopping. A lot of people are freaking out, and I saw a thing on the world news yesterday where people that really need the medicine can't get it because people are getting it just to stockpile it. Toilet paper thing, I don't get it, but it's like, can't even get toilet paper and Kleenex and paper towels because everybody's went and just kind of hoarded it out.
Well, you guys have the tour on the way with Alice Cooper. Is that still on?
Yeah.
I feel like it is.
Well, our April run got pushed off immediately 2 weeks ago. Alice Cooper thing, more than likely they're working on it right now with, I think, a plan B, which will be just push the dates back and hope that everything's, under control then. And then if it's not, and it'll just be pushed back, and everybody's just, the whole entire map is just wiped off, and everybody has to stop. I see a lot of artists that are doing their own thing at home and recording it. Saw a thing with Tommy Shaw yesterday, and it was great, playing to his dog, and people like that are doing recordings of that. I saw a thing with like Keith Urban and Nicole Kidman at their place. I'm sure they got a really nice studio and all that, and they're just sitting there jamming with their animals and their kids, and that's what we're doing to pass the time, till we can get out there and all get back to our normal routine. Cannot wait for the live shows to come back around and come to everybody's town and play some of this new acoustic record live for people. Really looking forward to that, and just playing, period. Just getting back out on the road and doing what we love to do most.
It's the cutting edge of new music and the forefront of rock. It's Audio Inc. with Anne.
Thanks for listening to another episode of the Audio Inc. Radio Podcast. Subscribe to our channel so you never miss an episode. Get inked online at audioinkradio.com. I'm Anne Erickson for the Audio Inc. Radio Podcast.